This live presentation on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to support from Generations Bank, Little John and Barbie Orthodontics, DeSanto Propane, Finger Lakes Partners Insurance, Ferrara Lumber and Building Supplies, Brad Van Dusen Photography, and FingerLakes1.com Inc. Digital Marketing.
And we are live here at Colburn Park as the Newark Pilots host the Watertown Rapids, kind of wrapping up the end of the 2022 PGCBL season as we only have about two and a half weeks left on the season. The Pilots host the Rapids. Coming in this one, we're going to jump right into the standings for tonight. First, starting with the Western Division standings, the Batavian Muck Dogs at 23-10 took over first place from Utica. Utica right behind them at 22-14. The Geneva Red Wings bouncing all the way up to third place, jumping the Auburn Doubledays. They sit at 17-15 after beating the Pilots in both of those doubleheader games yesterday. The Auburn Doubledays in fourth place at 19-17, and the Jamestown Tarpskunks falling all the way back from the 3 seed to the 5 seed as they sit at 17-17. The Elmira Pioneers at 15-17, and the Newark Pilots at 12-21, and at the very bottom of the Western Division, the Niagara Power, they sit 11-22. On the other side of things, for the Eastern Division, Amsterdam with a commanding lead there. They've only lost 4 games this summer. They sit at 33-4. Behind them in second is the Saugerties Stallions at 21-15. The Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs at 19-17. Then the Oneonta Outlaws 18-18. Then the Dutchmen at 17-18, and the Dutchmen have really fell off. They were in command of that 2 seed for the longest time this summer, and now they sit all the way back in the 5 seed. Will be interesting to see what happens the final couple weeks of the season. And here we go, the Watertown Rapids, who are right here tonight at 14-20. Behind them, the Boonville Baseball Club at 11-20, and then the Glens Falls Dragons at 6-30. Take a quick look at the schedule for the rest of the season before we get into the finale and the starting lineups right before the first pitch here at Colburn Park. As we take a look here, tomorrow the Pilots host the Elmira Pioneers at 5:05 p.m. right here at Colburn Park. Then they're off on Monday. Then they're at Elmira both Tuesday and Friday. They host the Geneva Red Wings on Wednesday. We will confirm the Syracuse Saltcats game. Not sure on that one due to scheduling at the moment, but we will let you guys know as soon as we know here at Colburn. And then Saturday and Sunday, they play the Geneva Red Wings, 7:05 p.m. on Saturday, and then they play on Sunday, the Jamestown Tarpskunks, at 5:05. A few more games to round out the rest of that week, but we're going to jump right into the starting lineups for both teams. First for the visiting Rapids, as we pull up the lineups. Batting first for the Rapids, number 6, the shortstop, Clay Grady. Next will be the catcher, number 10, Hunter Ryan. Next, the extra hitter, number 16, Elvis Lopez. Then the first baseman, number 33, Tyree Bradley. Then the designated hitter, number 21, Owen Parliament. The right fielder, number 34, Connor Maxwell. The left fielder, number 8, Eli Meredith. The center fielder, number 1, Anthony Manicero. And the third baseman, number 11, Brett Myers. And then in the 10 hole, the second baseman, number 9, Colin Hagman. On the mound for the Rapids is number 18, Josh Ruiz. And now the starting lineup for the Newark Pilots. First will be the second baseman from Farley Dickinson University, number 8, TJ Werner. The right fielder from Union College, number 3, Kobe Menser. Center fielder from University of Rochester, number 15, Aaron Whitley. The first baseman from Cayuga Community College, number 24, Hazel Martinez. The shortstop from Cayuga Community College as well, number 7, Fernando Espinal. The catcher from Hamilton College, number 22, Greg Kopp. Third baseman from the New Jersey Institute of Technology, number 4, Michael Doyle. Left fielder from Elon University, number 14, Alex Duffy. The designated hitter from Union College, number 29, Sebastian Pike. And in the 10 hole, not the catcher tonight, typically a catcher, the extra hitter, number 11, will be Jake Given from the University of Massachusetts. Getting the start on the bump tonight for the Pilots from Hamilton College will be number 18, Henry Tyler, as he gets the start. And we are just moments away from first pitch here as the umpires and the coaches are going to come out and do their meetings. We're going to take a quick break, await the anthem, and then we'll be back for first pitch here at Colburn Park. I'm Kyle French on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel. We'll be right back. live here at Colburn Park as we are just moments away from the first pitch here at Colburn Park. Henry Tyler from Hamilton College is getting the start for the Pilots as he stands out there. Coming in tonight, Henry Tyler for the Pilots has a 9.28 ERA and an 0-3 record on the summer and 21.1 innings pitched. The Hamilton College product out there for his second start in just about 7 days for Tyler, as waiting for him will be Clay Grady. Clay Grady waiting for him, the leadoff hitter for the Watertown Rapids, as both these teams with very similar records coming into tonight. The Newark Pilots at 12-21 and the Watertown Rapids at 14-20. So about 2, maybe 3 game difference, 2.5 game difference there between the teams, as the Pilots looking to get a win here. Not completely eliminated from playoff contention yet. With 2 weeks left, if the Pilots go undefeated and a lot of other things happen, they still could likely make the playoffs, but that will be a stretch as we will wait and see what happens there. As Henry Tyler throws his final warm-up pitch, that will bring up Clay Grady, number 6, comes in tonight batting .314 on the summer for the Rapids, as he will step in from the right side of the batter's box to face Henry Tyler. As a team, this Watertown Rapids team is hitting the ball at a .237 clip as a team. On the other side of things for the Pilots, they're hitting the ball at .282. Team ERA for the Pilots is 6.22, and for the Rapids, 5.91. The first pitch from Tyler misses away for a ball on the outer half of the plate. Counts at 1-0. And for the Pilots, dropping both games of those double headers as that pitch is swung on and foul tipped into the glove. That'll move the count to 1-1. The Pilots dropping both games in that double header yesterday. The first one being 8-1 against the Red Wings, and the second being 9-5. Pilots held a 4-2 lead in that one, heading to, I believe it was the 5th or 6th innings just before the game ended there, and the Red Wings ended up putting up 9 runs in a single inning to run away and win that game. 7 runs, excuse me. And for the Watertown Rapids, winning at Boonville yesterday, 11-2, winning that one as Grady hits that one to the shortstop. Espinal Fields throws on to first, and he's going to beat it out for an infield single to lead off the game for Clay Grady, who continues his hot summer. And that will now bring up the catcher, number 10, Hunter Ryan. He comes in tonight batting .162 on the summer for this Watertown team, as he will step in from Wabash Valley JUCO Junior College. He will step in. And Manuka, Illinois. Bats out of the right side of the batter's box. He will step in after the infield single to lead off the game for Clay Grady. The pitch from the lefty, Tyler. Misses high and away for a ball. That'll move the count to 1-0. So a pitcher-catcher tandem for the Pilots between Greg Kopp and Henry Tyler. Both attend Hamilton College, just outside of Utica, New York. Counts at 1-0 to Hunter Ryan. The 1-0 pitch from Tyler. Swung on and missed. Big cut there from Hunter Ryan. Nothing doing, no connection with the bat and ball there. That moves the count to 1-1. Pickoff attempt there from Henry Tyler will keep Clay Grady close over there at first. He slides back in safely. The 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Another big cut there from Ryan. Still nothing doing. That moves the count to 1-2 as Henry Tyler gets ahead in the count. As they got the runner in a pickle there. That ball sails into left field, as that will be an E3 there. E3 there on Hazel Martinez. Will advance the runner there. Runner on second, no outs, 1-2 count. They had the runner picked off. However, an error, as we've seen that several times from the Pilots this summer. The 1-2 pitch fouled off, so we'll do the 1-2 again. As the 1-2 pitch misses for a ball, that'll put the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Tyler. Swung on and popped up, foul. So we'll do the 2-2 again. Quality AB from the batter. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. So Henry Tyler wins the battle there for the first out of the game. As they'll now bring up Elvis Lopez, the extra hitter number 16, as he will step in. First pitch misses for a ball. That'll put the count at 1-0. One-0 pitch grounded down the line. That'll put the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Elvis Lopez, batting .250 coming into tonight's game. Clay Grady sits at second base in scoring position for the Rapids as the Rapids look to put some runs on the board here in the first inning. The pitch swung on and missed. That'll put the count at 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch there fooled Lopez. One-two pitch, swung on and missed, strike three. So back-to-back strikeouts for Henry Tyler.
Up next, the first baseman, number 33, Tyree Bradley.
As they'll now bring up Tyree Bradley for the Rapids, the first baseman, number 33, batting .333 on the summer for the Pilots. As Bradley will step in, and in that game yesterday, 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs for the Rapids, as Bradley has been their best hitter. He had a home run yesterday. That was his 3rd of the year. First pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 0-1. That one swung on and hit to the shortstop, Espinal, who dives. Can't field it. That one gets out into left field. And the left fielder, Duffy, can't field it cleanly. That one's going to be a single. And Bradley is going to reach first. So it's a single, and the run scores on the E7.
Up next, the designated hitter, number 21, Owen
as that'll now bring up Parliament. As Owen Parliament steps in, Watertown Rapids now lead 1-0 here. Pilots already with 2 errors in the top of the first inning. Not a good sign for the Pilots. That one swung on and hit out there into right center field. Whitley makes the grab for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Rapids put on one more run. One run, they lead 1-0 here at Colburn Park. Heading to the bottom half of the first, the Pilots are up to bat. I'm Kyle French. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
And we are back here at Colburn Park for the bottom of the first inning as the Pilots come up to bat here. It'll be TJ Werner, the second baseman, number 8, leading things off from Farley Dickinson University and Mount Sinai, New York, as he will lead things off. The 5'4" second baseman has cooled off a little bit towards the end of the summer. Still batting at a .250 clip. He'll step in to face Josh Ruiz. Ruiz for the Watertown Rapids comes into the game with a 7.76 ERA and a 2-4 record in 29 innings pitched. As TJ Werner walking towards the batter's box.
Mount Sinai, New York. It's the second baseman, number 8,
As
TJ Werner.
As TJ Werner steps in to lead off things here for the Pilots. They trail the Watertown Rapids 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. TJ Werner will step in and definitely has been a solid leadoff hitter for the Pilots on a regular basis. Did not play in the first game for the Pilots yesterday in that 8-1 loss in game 1 of that doubleheader against Geneva. However, he did play in the second game, went 1 for 4 with a hit and a run for the Pilots in the 5-9 loss to the Red Wings at game 2. First pitch missed for a ball. The second pitch swung on and hit out into the outfield for a leadoff single for TJ Werner, and definitely the way you want to start if you're the Pilots.
Orangemount, New York. It's the right fielder, number 3. Put your hands together for Kobe Metzer.
369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell them I not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 3, 2, 1, girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man.
As Kobe Menser steps in with his new walk-up song that he requested moments before the game, and I was such a great guy that I gave it to him. As he will step in. First pitch swinging from Menser, hits that one to the shortstop who second baseman Fields, flips to the shortstop. So a 4-6-3 double play for Kobe Menser, first pitch swinging. As that'll now bring up Aaron Whitley with 2 outs. And just like that, what looked like the Pilots had great momentum to start out the inning. A double play there gives them 2 outs. As Aaron Whitley will step in for the Pilots from the University of Rochester. And the man needs no introduction. Aaron Whitley has been an absolute beast for the Pilots as he leads the team in batting average coming into tonight. As Whitley steps in. First pitch missed for a ball to Whitley. As Whitley steps in with a 406 batting average coming tonight. Fouled off the second pitch of the AB. Counts at 1-1 now. As Whitley steps in. As the 1-1 pitch misses for a ball. That'll move the count to 2-1. Interesting fact about Aaron Whitley, his brother Garrett Whitley plays professional baseball as a part of the Milwaukee Brewers organization. He's actually in AAA right now with the Nashville Sounds for the Milwaukee Brewers. So very close to the majors is he, as Whitley hits that one to the second baseman. Broken bat there, thrown on to first. A 4-3 ground out for Aaron Whitley to end the inning. The Pilots go down. Not in order, but the first 3 batters do get out. The Watertown Rapids lead the Newark Pilots 1-0 after 1 inning of play. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we are back here at Colburn Park for the top of the second inning. Watertown Rapids lead the Newark Pilots 1-0 here at Colburn Park on a beautiful night for baseball. Sun just about in our eyes there above the scoreboard in left field, as we're hoping that sets soon, as it'll be the right fielder number 34, Connor Maxwell, leading things off for the Watertown Rapids here in the top of the second. Comes into tonight's game batting .222 for the Rapids. First pitch from Tyler. Misses for a ball. Henry Tyler back out there in his second inning of work for the Pilots. Gave up a run there in the first on 2 hits, 2 errors for the Pilots. As the Pilots look to settle in now. The 1-0 pitch. Misses high for a ball. That'll put the count at 2-0 now. As that one swung on and missed, that'll move the count to 2-1. That one in there for a strike. That'll even the count up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. The 2-2 pitch from Henry Tyler misses low in the dirt. That'll push the count full at 3-2 now. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs here. The full count pitch misses on the outer half of the plate. Maxwell actually probably thought he struck out there as he was very hesitant to throw that bat. However, he will walk to first for a leadoff walk for the Rapids. I'll now bring up the left fielder, number 8, Eli Meredith, as he will step in. Meredith batting 186 on the summer for the Watertown Rapids, as he did not play yesterday for the Rapids in that 11-2 victory against the Boonville Baseball Club, formerly known as the Adirondack Thunder. First pitch to Meredith. Squared bunt attempt pulled back. Copp throws over to Martinez at first. However, Maxwell will step back in safely. Counts at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs here in the top of the second inning. Across the board, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors for the Rapids. And for the Pilots, no runs, 1 hit, 2 errors. The pitch from Henry Tyler swung on and popped up in the infield here. Looks like Hazel Martinez is underneath it, and he makes the grab for the first out of the top of the second inning. So a P3 there for Eli Meredith, as that'll now bring up the center fielder, number 1, Anthony Manicero, batting 145 on the summer. This 2022 PGCBL summer campaign for the Rapids, as he will step in. Manicero did play. He was 2 for 3 yesterday with 2 runs and 2 RBIs against the Boonville Baseball Club in that 11-2 victory. Pickoff attempt there from Henry Tyler. The runner, Maxwell, gets back in safely. So 1 gone here. Another pickoff attempt there from the lefty, Henry Tyler, as the runner heads back in safely. The pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 0-1. Great pitch there from Henry Tyler to get ahead in the count early. First pitch strike. The 0-1 pitch from Tyler. Swung on and missed. Way to follow up the fastball with an off-speed pitch there by Tyler. Looked like the changeup had a little bit of downward trail to it. He's ahead in the count, 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch from Tyler misses high, counts at 1-2 now. Very apparent that this catcher-pitcher tandem is familiar with one another, as they are wasting no time with signs. Definitely some familiarity there between the two. The 1-2 pitch swung on and hit down the third base line. That one is going to be called foul. That one actually appeared to be a fair ball. We'll take that one as a makeup call from the game yesterday against Geneva, as Kyle Wood in that game yesterday hit one down the third base line. Appeared to be fair by a mile. However, the home plate umpire called that one fair. So Pilots fans, if you believe in karma, there's some good karma there. The 1-2 pitch from Tyler swung on and hit down the first base line, foul. We'll do the 1-2 again. One ball, 2 strike, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch to Manicero swung on and hit out there into right field, as the right fielder Menser trails, makes the grab for the second out of the top of the second inning. So an F9 for Anthony Manicero. That now brings up the third baseman, number 11, Brett Myers, batting .217 on the summer for the Watertown Rapids. He's in the 9-hole tonight for them, as he will step in. Little lefty-on-lefty matchup it will be, as Myers went 0 for 3 yesterday with an RBI sacrifice fly for Myers there. As that was his 15th RBI on the summer for the team. He will step in. First pitch missed for a ball. The count's at 1-0. Maxwell still over there at first for the Rapids with 2 gone here in the top of the second. 1-0 pitch from Henry Tyler. Misses high, counts at 2-0 now. Sun still beating down here at Colburn Park. Two 2-0 pitch misses low and away in the dirt. Great stop there from the catcher, Greg Kopp. So 3 straight balls from Henry Tyler will put the count at 3-0. Three 0 pitch in there for a strike taken. Couldn't imagine Myers was going to swing at that pitch anyways, unless it was perfect. And he had the green light. 3-1 pitch from Tyler. In there for a strike as Myers tosses the bat there. Very similar to what Maxwell was waiting to do before he walked earlier on in the inning. However, that strike call will even the count. That'll push it full. Not even the count, it'll push it full at 3-2. The payoff pitch misses away, and he tosses the bat for real this time as Myers works a full count walk for the Rapids, and the Rapids now have a runner in scoring position. Runners on first and second for them. That will bring up the 10-hole hitter and Colin Hegman, the second baseman. He's batting .256 coming into tonight's game. Hegman batted in the 10-hole yesterday for the Rapids, went 1 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI in the victory in Boonville. He will step in to face Henry Tyler here with a chance to score another RBI for the Rapids. First pitch to him, misses high and away for a ball. Counts at 1-0. Quick catcher-pitcher meeting there between Kopp and Tyler. Seems to be resolved. Maybe just trying to settle his pitcher down there. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch misses away, counts at 2-0 now. And Henry Tyler in danger of walking the bases loaded here. As that one's hit out there into right field. Aaron Whitley dives, can't make the grab. That'll score 1, and another run comes in. So that one, a little bloop double there for the Rapids, as that scores 2 runs. And back to the top of the order we go. That'll bring up Clay Grady. Clay Grady, 1 for 1 here tonight. Singled and scored in the first inning for the Rapids as they now lead 3-0 here in the top of the second inning. First pitch swinging there from Grady. That one fouled off behind the stands here at Colburn Park. That one swung on and hit between the gap there into center field. The run heads home. Hazel Martinez cut that one off as a run will score yet again. So an RBI single there for Clay Grady. Back-to-back singles for him. As a run scores. That'll now bring up Hunter Ryan for his second plate appearance. As Hunter Ryan will step in. The Rapids now lead 4-0 here in the top of the second inning. As Hunter Ryan will step in. Struck out swinging back in the first inning for the Rapids as they lead 4-0 here. The pitch swung on and hit to Hazel Martinez, who catches it on a line, but not before the Rapids put on 3 more runs. They lead the Pilots 4-0 heading to the bottom of the second. It will be Hazel Martinez leading things off for the Pilots. I'm Kyle French. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home? DeSanto Propane is always there for you. From the kitchen to the basement to the backyard, propane is a trusted and reliable energy source that is used year-round by more than 60 million Americans. And each day, more and more people choose DeSanto Propane for their home. For 80 years, DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com or call toll-free 1-800-752-4574 and like DeSanto Propane on Facebook for more tips and info today. DeSanto.
Dr. Littlejohn.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, Hazel Martinez will lead things off here for the Pilots in the bottom of the second inning. From Queens, New York, the first baseman from Cayuga Community College will step in. Hazel Martinez will step in to face Ruiz, as Josh Ruiz in his second inning of work gave up a hit there in the first to TJ Werner. First pitch to Martinez in there for a strike. Counts at 0-1. And for Hazel Martinez, he did not play in the second game of that doubleheader. Did play in the first. He was 0 for 2 with an RBI. The 0-1 pitch misses high and away. That'll move the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Rapids lead the Pilots 4-0. The 1-1 pitch from Ruiz misses away, counts at 2-1. And Ruiz kind of has like a very unorthodox pitching stance. Almost kind of rockers into his throw. Leans back and forth and almost like a rocking chair motion, and then tosses it right over the top. But whatever gets the job done, As the 2-1 pitch from him misses high and away. Wild pitch there. Good stop by the catcher. As that'll move the count to 3-1 now. So Hazel Martinez looking to work a leadoff walk for the Pilots with his college teammate Fernando Espinal, the shortstop, number 7, awaiting on deck. Three balls, 1 strike, no outs. The 3-1 pitch from Ruiz misses away. So Hazel Martinez works a leadoff walk for the Pilots. As they'll now bring up the shortstop, number 7, Fernando Espinal. Fernando Espinal will step in with Hazel Martinez over there on first for the Pilots. Hazel Martinez over there on first base for the Pilots. Espinal will step in. Espinal batting .337 for the Pilots coming into tonight's game. And in those games against the Geneva Red Wings yesterday, Espinal only played in the first game, that 8-1 defeat against the Red Wings, as he led off for the Pilots. He actually played left field in that game, went 1 for 3 with a run scored. Something to note. The pitch misses for ball 1. Counts at 1-0. As they actually changed that call to a strike. Very odd there. As you could hear down low, Pilots fans not happy with the call. And you can't really blame them with that. The pitch swung on and hit to the shortstop. Little bouncer there. Can't make the play over there at second. He's going to throw Espinal out at first. And Espinal not happy with the call there. As that'll bring up Greg Kopp. As Greg Kopp will step in. Hazel Martinez advances 90 feet, so he sits on second base with 1 out after the 6-3 ground out from Espinal. Bunt attempt there from Greg Kopp, pulled back. That'll miss for ball 1. Counts at 1-0. That one swung on and hit to the second baseman. That will advance Martinez 90 feet. He'll head to third base, but 2 outs here.
It's the third baseman, number 4, Michael Doyle.
As that'll now bring up Mike Doyle. Michael Doyle for the Pilots. He'll step in. As Doyle will step in. Doyle will step in. Batting .300 on the summer for the Pilots. As in those games yesterday against the Geneva Red Wings, Doyle only played the second. He played third base in the second game, batted in the 3-hole. First pitch swung on and fouled off into the Pilots bullpen. He was 0 for 3 in that game with no runs, no RBIs in the 9-5 loss against the Geneva Red Wings yesterday. As that pitch misses away, counts at 1-1 now. That pitch misses for, actually that one in there for a strike. That'll put the count at 1-2. One ball, two strikes, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch to Doyle swung on and popped up, out of play here. We'll do the 1-2 again. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch misses away. That one gets to the backstop. Hazel Martinez is going to head home and score on the wild pitch. So the Pilots put on a run. They now trail 1-4 here. Counts at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. So the Pilots trimming that 4-run Rapids lead down to 3 as they trail 1-4 here in the bottom of the second inning with 2 gone. Mike Doyle in the batter's box. The pitch from Ruiz to him. Swung on and hit out there into center field. The center fielder runs in, makes the grab, but not before the Pilots put on 1 run here in the bottom of the second inning. Heading to the top of the third inning, the Rapids lead the Pilots 4-1. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home? DeSanto Propane is always there for you. From the kitchen to the basement to the backyard, propane is a trusted and reliable energy source that is used year-round by more than 60 million Americans. And each day, more and more people choose DeSanto Propane for their home. For 80 years, DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com or call toll-free 1-800-752-4574 and like DeSanto Propane on Facebook for more tips and info today. DeSanto.
As we are back here for the top of the third inning on FingerLakes1Radio.com, I'm Kyle French. The Watertown Rapids lead the Newark Pilots here at Colburn Park 4-1. As we head to the top of the third, it will be the 3-hole hitter and the extra hitter number 16, Elvis Lopez, leading things off for the Rapids here in the top of the third inning. Henry Tyler out there for his third inning of work for the Pilots, as he will face the 3-hole hitter who struck out swinging in his first at-bat in the first inning. First pitch to him, bounced in the dirt to the backstop. That'll put the count at 1-0. The 1-0 pitch from Tyler. Swung on and foul tipped into the glove. That'll move the count to 1-1. That one hit deeply out there into center field, as he's going to get into second base for a stand-up double. So a stand-up double, a leadoff double for Elvis Lopez, puts a runner in scoring position, and that'll now bring up Tyree Bradley, who singled and was left on base in the first inning for the Rapids. He will step in to face Henry Tyler with no outs and 1 on. Yes, he will face Henry Tyler. The pitch from Tyler swung on and fouled into the catcher, Kopp. Counts at 0-1. The 0-1 pitch misses high for a ball. That'll move the count to 1-1. That pitch in there for a strike. That'll put the count at 1-2 to Tyree Bradley. The 1-2 pitch misses high. That'll put the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on second. Tyler versus Bradley. The pitch. In there, strike 3. Tyree Bradley not happy with the call. However, that will be recorded as a backwards case. Strikeout looking. As that'll now bring up the designated hitter, number 21, Owen Parliament. Flew out to center field back in the first inning. Batting .234 coming into tonight's game for the Rapids. Did not play in the victory yesterday against the Boonville Baseball Club. The pitch swung on and fouled off into the net. Counts at 0-1. That one gets behind the backstop. Wild pitch there as the runner will advance to third with 1 out. The 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled into the screen. We'll do the 0-2 again. That one swung on and hit in between the gap at first and second. As that'll get in the outfield for an RBI single for Owen Parliament. As the Rapids now lead 5-1. And that one will now bring up Connor Maxwell, the right fielder. Walked and scored in the second inning for the Rapids. Lefty on lefty matchup here with a runner on first and 1 gone for the Rapids. First pitch misses inside for a ball. Count is at 1-0. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 1-1 now. That one bounced in the dirt. Good stop there from Kopp to keep the runner at first. Counts at 2-1. The 2-1 pitch from Tyler misses low. Counts at 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch from Tyler. In there for a strike. That'll push the count full at 3-2. The full count pitch swung on and roped out there into left field. That one's going to get out there for a base hit. It'll bounce off Duffy as Duffy throws that one in. So back-to-back singles for the Rapids put runner on first and second with one out here in the top of the third inning. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 8, Eli Meredith. 0 for 1 here tonight. Popped up, actually lined out to the first baseman, Hazel Martinez, in the second inning. Came in tonight batting 186 for the Rapids as he will step in. The pitch to him bounces in the dirt for ball one. Counts at 1-0. No one warming up down there in the Pilots bullpen at the moment, it appears. Looks like head coach Daniel Steve actually will signal someone down there. Not sure who it will be to come into the game, as the Pilots used quite a bit of pitching yesterday in that doubleheader against the Geneva Red Wings. The 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled off. That'll move the count to 1-1. That one misses for a ball. Counts at 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 2-1 pitch swung and fouled off into the screen. Counts at 2-2 now. Runners on first and second, 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Rapids have scored in all 3 innings thus far. 1 run in the first, 3 runs in the second, and 1 run in the third. The pitch, 2-2 pitch misses inside. That'll move the count full at 3-2. So another full count. As that pitch misses as well. So that will walk the bases loaded here in the top of the third inning. The head coach, Daniel Steve, will come out and talk with Henry Tyler as the bases are loaded with 1 out here. He's just going to talk to his guy, try and settle him down, get him in a rhythm. Looks like the meeting has concluded there. The pitch. Swung on and hit out there into left field. Duffy's going to trail. And that one's going to drop in there for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're going to send another one home. The throw to the plate gets way over as 2 runs will score there, and it will be an E6 on the overthrow as the runners will advance to second and third. So a 2 RBI single there for Manacero. As 2 runs will score. And there will be an error on an E6 there on Espinal on the overthrow home. The runners will both advance on the E6. It will be a hit and an error, 2 RBI single, and both runners advance on the E6. So the Rapids now lead 7-1 here. Another 3-run inning for them. As that brings up Brett Myers, the third baseman, walked and scored back in the second inning. That pitch in there for a strike. As strikeout there for Brett Myers, a 3-pitch strikeout for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 9, Colin Hagman. 1 for 1 here tonight with a double and 2 RBIs in the second inning. He'll step in. As the 1-0 pitch misses for ball 2. Counts at 2-0 now. That one swung on and hit out there to the third baseman. Doyle fields and throws and gets the out. So a 5-3 ground out to end that nightmare of an inning as the Watertown Rapids get another 3-run inning. They now lead 7-1 heading to the bottom of the third. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Sonora Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. And FingerLakes1.com, digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and mobile app in the Finger Lakes. Now, back to the game.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, Alex Duffy steps into the batter's box for the Pilots. After the Watertown Rapids score 3 runs there in the top of the third, they now lead 7-1 across the board. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Rapids. And for the Pilots, 1 run on 1 hit, 3 errors. So the Pilots looking to string it together a rally here and get back into this ball game. First pitch misses for a ball, counts at 1-0. Duffy batting .219 on the summer for the Pilots. The 1-0 pitch, and therefore a strike. That'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Ruiz. Swung on and popped up down the third base line, out of play into the Rapids bullpen area. The count's at 1-2 now. One-two pitch misses inside. That'll move the count to 2-2 now. That one hit to the first baseman, who throws onto the pitcher. So a 3-run ground out to start the inning for Alex Duffy. And that's the first out of the bottom of the third, as that'll now bring up Sebastian Pike for the Pilots. He will step in from Union College with the Johnny Cash walk-up, number 26. As Pike steps in for the Pilots. First pitch in there for a strike, taken by Pike. Counts at 0-1. As that one in there for a strike as well. Pike falls behind in the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the third, Rapids lead the Pilots 7-1. The pitch from Ruiz misses high and away, counts at 1-2 now. Swung on and missed there by Pike. Strike 3 for the second out.
Next is the extra hitter from Boulder, Colorado. It's Jake Gibbon.
As that'll now bring up the extra hitter and the 10-spot hitter for the Pilots from the University of Massachusetts. It's number 11, Jake Gibbon. He will step in. As Gibbon steps in given about 6'5", 6'4", out of University of Massachusetts. In Boulder, Colorado, first pitch swinging there. Nothing doing for a strike. Count is at 0-1. A 1 pitch, misses away, counts at 1-1 now. One pitch in there, called for a strike. That'll move the count to 1-2. As swung on a miss, strike 3 there to end the inning. Pilots go down 1-2-3 here. And heading to the top of the 4th inning, they trail the Watertown Rapids 7-1 here on Finger Lakes 1 Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, the shortstop Clay Grady will lead things off here for this Watertown Rapids team. Count to 2-1 now. That one swung on and hit to the third baseman, Doyle. That one's going to get in there for a hit. The runner will round first. Big round there. However, he would have been gunned out at second, so he will be in there. Clay Grady continues his hot night. 3 at-bats and 3 singles for him as he gets to first base. That'll now bring up the catcher, number 10, Hunter Ryan. 0 for 2 here tonight. Strikeout swinging in the first and flew out to the third baseman in foul territory in the second. As that was Watertown's 9th hit of the game. 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors for them. 1 run, 1 hit, 3 errors for the Pilots. That pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-0. That one in there for a strike. Counts at 1-1. 1-1 pitch, swung on, broken bat. That one hit to, that one's going to be a base hit there, as that one bounced off Hazel Martinez's glove, but that one was a very funky at bat. That will be a base hit. As that'll now bring up Elvis Lopez with runners on first and second after the base hit there. That was Watertown's 10th hit, and we're only through 3 completed innings thus far. No outs here. The pitch in there for a strike to Elvis Lopez, who doubled and scored in his last at-bat in the third. Struck out swinging back there in the first inning. That pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 0-2 now. So 2 pitches, 2 taken strikes there from Elvis Lopez. As Henry Tyler gets ahead in the count. Looks like there is some action down there in the Pilots' pen. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. The 0-2 pitch, bounced in the dirt. That'll move the count to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs here. Runners on first and second. Elvis Lopez versus Henry Tyler. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and popped up. This one popped up into right field. Kobe Menser makes the catch, and the runner fakes to go. That one thrown into Aspinall quickly. Great play there from Kobe Menser, as that's an F9, as that'll now bring up the first baseman, number 33, Tyree Bradley. 1 for 2 here on the night. Singled and left on base in the first inning and struck out in the third inning. So he's up for his 3rd AB already in the top of the 4th inning here. So he will step up. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch, runner goes towards third. Cop throws down to Werner at second, who can't scoop it. However, Werner kind of hit the ball with his glove there. Bounced up. Aspinall saved it from going in the outfield and saved a run from scoring. So double steal there for both runners, as that advances runners into second and third, with 1 out here and the cleanup hitter up. The 1-1 pitch in there, taken for a strike to Bradley, as the count's at 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. One-two pitch misses low for a ball. That'll move the count to 2-2. The lights are on here at Colburn Park as the sun falling behind the tree line here in left field. The Erie Canal behind the trees and the tree line. The historic Erie Canal. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third for the Rapids. 1 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. They lead 7-1. A 2-2 pitch swung on and missed in the dirt. Kopp stops that one, throws on to first for the out. So a drop third strike, 2-3 on that one for the second out of the inning. As that'll now bring up Owen Parliament, the designated hitter number 21. 1 for 2 on the night for the Rapids. Came tonight batting .234. Flew out to center in the first inning and singled with an RBI and also came around to score in the third. He will step in with a golden opportunity to put this game out of reach for the time being. First pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-0 with runners on second and third. That's Clay Grady over there, the shortstop and leadoff hitter at third base. And that is also Hunter Ryan, the catcher, that sits at second. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. That'll move the count to 1-1 as Henry Tyler attempting to get out of the jam here for the Pilots. That one swung on and hit. Weird bounce to Espinal, who fields, throws on to first. The Pilots get out of the jam there with the 6-3 ground out. Heading to the bottom of the 4th inning, they trail the Watertown Rapids 7-1. TJ Werner will lead things off for the Pilots in the bottom half of the 4th. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes 1 Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com. Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with location.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, TJ Werner set to lead things off for the Pilots here in the bottom half of the 4th inning as he will step up to the plate. As it's Josh Ruiz still out there in his 4th inning of work for the Watertown Rapids as he will step in out there. Werner 1 for 1 here tonight with a single in the first inning and then was out on that 4-6-3 double play. As first pitch to him misses for a ball. We'll see if the Pilots can string together some runs here to try and get back in this game in the bottom of the 4th inning. As the Watertown Rapids have 10 total hits as a team, the Pilots just 1. The 1-0 pitch swung on and hit from Werner out there into right center. The center fielder trails, makes the catch for the out. Great play there by the center fielder, Anthony Manicero. As that'll now bring up Kobe Menser.
369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 3, 2, 1, girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on.
As Kobe Menser will step into the batter's box. Kobe Menser steps in. for Menser. Grounded into that 4-6-3 double play back in the first inning. The first pitch to him misses away, counts at 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. That'll move the count to 1-1. One pitch in there for a strike. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch fouled off. So we'll do the 1-2 again here from Ruiz to Menser. The 1-2 pitch hit to the shortstop who fields, throws on to first. He's in there safely. So an infield single for Kobe Menser
Up next.
gives the Pilots some life here.
It's the center fielder, number 15. Put your hands together for Aaron Whitley.
As that'll now bring up Aaron Whitley. As Aaron Whitley will step in, grounded out 4-3 there. Grounded out 4-3 back in the first inning. He will step in with a runner on first base. Over 1 here tonight. First pitch misses high and inside for a ball. Counts at 1-0 as Whitley came in tonight batting .406 for the Pilots. Leading the PGCBL in batting average coming into tonight. As he is also one of our 3 Pilots as an All-Star. We have 3 Pilots named to the Western Division All-Star team. Aaron Whitley, Hazel Martinez, and Fernando Espinal. 3 of our nominees right here from the Newark Pilots. All 3 of those guys having phenomenal seasons for the Pilots. As the 1-0 pitch swung on and hit out there into right field. The right fielder underneath it makes the catch for the out. And the second out of the inning. So F9 for Aaron Whitley there.
Up next from Queens,
That'll bring up Hazel Martinez.
Number 24, Hazel Martinez.
As that'll now bring up Hazel Martinez. Another one of our All-Stars, as we mentioned, with the 3rd All-Star, Fernando Espinal, waiting on deck. Kobe Menser over there on first with 2 outs. Runner goes towards second. Kobe Menser slides in there safely with a stolen base. That one kicked out into center field. He will stay at second, however. So a stolen base there for Kobe Menser puts him in scoring position here in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs. The Pilots trail 7-1, trail by 6 here. In the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 pitch, misses low. That'll move the count to 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch, swung on and hit to the second baseman who flips it over to first. 4-3 ground out to end the inning for Hazel Martinez. Rapids still lead the Pilots 7-1 here on FingerLakes1Radio.com and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
DeSanto. Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home? DeSanto Propane is always there for you. From the kitchen to the basement to the backyard, propane is a trusted and reliable energy source that is used year-round by more than 60 million Americans. And each day, more and more people choose DeSanto Propane for their home. For 80 years, DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com or call toll-free 1-800-752-4574 and like DeSanto Propane on Facebook for more tips and info today. DeSanto.
Back here at Colburn Park for the top of the 5th inning. Pitching change for the Pilots as Ty Morgan comes in to pitch. Typically an infielder for the Pilots, but he has had some success as a pitcher for them as well, as he will come in for the Pilots to pitch here. As the first pitch there misses for a ball. Ty Morgan, number 19, wearing number 17 tonight with the throwback jerseys the Pilots are wearing, as that one hit right to Hazel Martinez, who makes the grab there for the out. One away.
Up next, left fielder, number 8, Eli Merrigan. He's a switch hitter.
As that'll now bring up Eli Meredith, the left fielder, 0 for 1 here tonight. Flew out, actually lined out to the first baseman, Hazel Martinez. L3 there, and in the 3rd inning, walked and was left on base. Bunt attempt there, bounced right back up to Morgan. So a P1 there for Ty Morgan. So two quick outs for him. As that now brings up Anthony Manicero, the center fielder, 1 for 2 here tonight. Flew out to the right fielder, Kobe Menser, in the 2nd inning, and in the 3rd inning, singled with 3 RBI. First pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 0-1. Next pitch swung on and hit out of play. Ty Morgan ahead in the count yet again. The pitch from Ty Morgan. Off-speed pitch there, fouled down the 3rd base line. So we'll do the 0-2 again. For a position player, Morgan doing quite a good job there on the mound. 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit down the 3rd base line yet again. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit down the first base line. That'll be a base hit. Kobe Menser fields it, and that will just be a single there. Great throw in there from Kobe Menser, as if he would have headed towards second, he wouldn't have made it. As they'll now bring up the 3rd baseman, number 11, Brett Myers. Struck out swinging back in the 3rd inning, his last at bat. as the Rapids now have 11 total team hits, 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors. First pitch from Morgan misses away for a ball, counts at 1-0. That one fouled off, counts at 1-1 now. One ball, one strike, 2 outs here. The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed, counts at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch misses high for a ball. Runner goes. Throw in. The runner's in there safely with a stolen base. As that one fouled down the first base line there. That pitch swung on and hit out there into deep center field. Aaron Whitley makes the grab at the warning track for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Rapids don't get any runs for two consecutive innings. Heading to the bottom half of the 5th inning, they lead the Pilots 7-1 here on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. And FingerLakes1.com, digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and mobile app in the Finger Lakes. Now, back to the game. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
As we are back here at Colburn Park for the bottom half of the 5th inning, Fernando Espinal will step up for the Pilots. From Cayuga Community College, he will step in to face Josh Ruiz in his 5th inning of work for the Watertown Rapids as he steps in. Espinal looking to get this Pilots offense rolling. First pitch to him, swung on and hit. And gloved by the 3rd baseman who jumped up to make the play. Good play there by the 3rd baseman. And L5 will be the official score on that one. As that will now bring up Greg Kopp, the catcher number 22 from Hamilton College in McLean, Virginia. He will step in. Greg Kopp steps in. Batting .291 coming into tonight's game. Grounded out 4-3 back in the second inning. That pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-0. One ball, no strikes, one out. The 1-0 pitch misses away. It counts at 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes, one out. The 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 2-1 now. Two-one pitch swung on and hit to the shortstop who fields. Throws on to first. 6-3 ground out for Greg Kopp to end the inning. Not the inning, that's the second out. Excuse me. That'll bring up Michael Doyle.
It's the third baseman. Put your hands together for number 4, Michael Doyle.
As that'll now bring up Mike Doyle. Michael Doyle will step in for the Pilots. So far tonight, he flew out to center field in his first at-bat, 0 for 1, as he swings and hits that one out into right center field. That one's going to get down for a single for Michael Doyle. First pitch swinging pays off for the product from the New Jersey Institute of Technology.
14, show some love for Alex Duffy.
As that'll now bring up Alex Duffy. Will step in from Elon University. Out of the CAA, he will step in. Out in left field tonight for the Pilots. Has a chance to get a little rally brewing here for the Pilots in the bottom of the fifth inning. They trail 7-1. The first pitch to him, in there at the knees for a strike, counts at 0-1. That one in there for a strike as well. Counts at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Alex Duffy in there facing Ruiz, who's been strong so far. Reached a swing there. He strikes out, swinging does Alex Duffy. Heading to the top of the 6th. The Rapids lead the Pilots 7-1. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. And FingerLakes1.com, digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and mobile app in the Finger Lakes. Now, back to the game. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, pitching change yet again for the Pilots as it'll be number 9 from Phelps, New York. Anthony Cooper, number 9, steps in to pitch for the Pilots here.
Leading off will be the second baseman, number 9, Colin Hageman.
As Colin Hagman will lead things off here for the Rapids. In the top of the 6th inning, they lead 7-1 as he will step in. As Hagman will step in. First pitch, misses for a ball, counts at 1-0. Next pitch misses as well, counts at 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs here. Anthony Cooper making his pitching debut for the Pilots. 2-0 pitch misses as well, counts at 3-0. The 3-0 pitch from Cooper misses away, ball 4. So leadoff walk for Hagman will now bring up Clay Grady, the shortstop. Number 6, 3 for 3 here tonight with 3 singles. A single in the first, came around to score. A single and an RBI left on base in the second, and a single and left on base in the fourth. So he will step in and see if he can go 4 for 4 here tonight. That one in there for a strike, counts at 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit out there in the left field. That one hit very deep out there in the left field. That one's going to get all the way to the wall. Duffy throws that one in. 1 run's going to score. He's going to head into third for a stand-up RBI triple for Clay Grady, and his night continues. 4 for 4 here tonight with 2 RBIs and a run scored. As the pitching coach is going to come out and talk with Cooper, the head coach, and pitching coach, Daniel Steve. As the Rapids now lead 8-1 after that RBI triple from Clay Grady. He is 4 for 4 now here tonight. The pitch from Cooper misses high. Counts at 1-0. One ball, no strikes, no outs here. Clay Grady on third base. Hunter Ryan, the catcher, at the plate. That pitch misses as well for a ball. Counts at 2-0 for Hunter Ryan. Struck out swinging in the first. Lined out, actually popped out to the first baseman in the second. And in the fourth inning, singled and was left on base. That pitch, big swing there from Hunter Ryan. Nothing doing. That'll move the count to 2-1. As that pitch misses, that'll move the count to 3-1. As that one fouled off, that'll push the count full 3-2 now. Three balls, two strikes, no outs. The 3-2 pitch hit out there. That one will be a little bloop single, and that one will score a run.
Up next, the extra hitter, number 16, Elvis Lopez.
As that one scores a run. That'll bring up Elvis Lopez for the Watertown Rapids, who now lead 9-1. 13 total team hits for them. As that pitch misses in the dirt for a ball, counts at 1-0. One ball, no strikes, no outs. The 1-0 pitch misses for a ball, counts at 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, no outs. The 2-0 pitch from Cooper, and therefore a strike. That'll move the count to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch comes in and hits Lopez, so he'll head to first after the hit by pitch, and that'll put runners on first and second. That'll now bring up the first baseman, number 33, Tyree Bradley, and he did hit a home run in the last game for the Watertown Rapids, so definitely something to watch here. With no outs and two on the bases for the Watertown Rapids. He will step in. 1 for 3 here tonight. Singled and left on base in the first, struck out in the third, and struck out swinging on a drop third. 2-3 strike out. First pitch misses inside, almost hits him. That'll move the count to 1-0. As Kopp will come out and talk with Cooper. Quick little catcher-pitcher meeting there. Don't see anyone warming up down there in the Pilots' pen just yet. As the inning mercy rule is very close. Not sure if it's after 7 or after 5 for the 10-run mercy rule. We shall see on that. The 1-0 pitch from Cooper. Swung on and popped up, out of play. That'll move the count to 1-1. One ball, one strike, no outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Rapids lead the Pilots 9-1. That pitch misses high near the helmet of Bradley. That'll push the count to 2-1 now. And across the board, 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Rapids, and for the Pilots, 1 run on just 3 hits, 3 errors for the Pilots. As ever since the first inning, it has been all Watertown. As the 2-1 pitch misses inside. Throw down there to Hazel Martinez, who catches. Nothing doing. The runner just retreats. Counts at 3-1 now. And with a walk here, it would walk the bases loaded with Owen Parliament, the designated hitter on deck, who was 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. The 3-1 pitch. That one misses high, so that one walks the bases loaded. And Owen Parliament, the designated hitter, will step up for the Rapids. 1 for 3 here tonight. Flew out to center in the first. Singled with an RBI and came around to score in the third and grounded out 6-3 in the fourth. He will step in for his 4th total plate appearance of the night. He came in tonight batting .234 for this Rapids team. He will step in to face Anthony Cooper. First pitch from Cooper. That one misses just above the letters. Counts at 1-0 now. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Bases loaded here. Rapids in danger of blowing this one even wider open. As that one in there at the letters, that'll move the count to 1-1. That strike taken there by Parliament. The 1-1 pitch misses inside. That one very close. That'll move the count to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch from Cooper. That one bounced in the dirt. That one's going to kick to the backstop. The runner's going to head home, and he's going to be in there safely. So a wild pitch there from Anthony Cooper will score a run. So the Rapids now lead 10-1. The 3-1 pitch swung on and lined out there into left field. That will score 1 run. It'll be an RBI single yet again for Owen Parliament, his second RBI single of the game.
And just a reminder, we do have a game tomorrow evening at 5:05 against the Elmira Pioneers. Also, just a reminder, the concession stand is open with some wonderful people working down there, ready to serve you some hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, cold drinks, and all kinds of other wonderful things.
As the Rapids now lead 11-1 here. First pitch misses for a ball. No outs. Bases. Runners on first and third. $14 total team hits for the Rapids. That's 2 straight balls there from Cooper. Counts it 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. Anthony Cooper still out there on the mound. The 2-0 pitch from him misses away for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. As Connor Maxwell, the right fielder number 34, will step back in. The 3-0 pitch from Maxwell. Bounce in the dirt, so that'll walk the bases loaded.
So with bases loaded, it brings up the left fielder number 8.
That'll bring up
Eli
the
Merritt.
left fielder number 8, Eli Meredith, as Copp's going to come out and talk with Cooper.
They were done after this. Yes, here. Pizza's $1. We're getting slower. We're getting going on. Right now?
Wait till they're done.
What do you think? Bottom of the 6, 7? Top of the 7?
Yeah, just the top
Top of the 7?
As with no outs,
Alcohol will be the top of the 7.
no outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Rapids have already scored 4 runs this inning.
We hope you please drink.
1 run in the first, 3 runs in both the second and third, and 4 runs thus far here in the 6th. With no outs and the bases loaded, Anthony Cooper still out there on the mound. Looks like there's going to be some sort of movement down there in the Pilot's pen. It appears to be a position player that looks to be Matt Kenny, I believe. As the first pitch to Eli Meredith in there for a strike. Counts at 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch and misses for a ball. Counts at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here. Bases loaded. As Eli Meredith. That pitch misses high for a ball. Counts at 2-1. That pitch misses as well. Counts at 3-1 now. That pitch swung on a miss. That'll push the count full 3-2. That one swung on and hit to the first baseman, Martinez, who fields and steps on to first, so that will score another run. As that'll be 3U.
Up next,
And an RBI.
Anthony Manacero.
As that'll now bring up Anthony Manacero. That one advanced all runners. That one advances all runners. Runners on second and third to Anthony Manacero. First pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-0. As that pitch misses as well, counts at 2-0. As the Rapids now lead 12-1. Counts at 2-0. The 2-0 pitch swung on and crushed out there into left field. Alex Duffy trails, makes the catch, but that one's going to be deep enough to score the run. As the Rapids now lead 13-1 on the sacrifice fly there. As that'll now bring up as counts at 1-1 now. 2 outs here. Rapids lead the Pilots 13-1 in the top of the 6th inning. The pitch from Cooper misses high. Counts at 2-1 now. That one popped up in the infield. Fernando Espinal makes the catch to end the inning, but not before the Rapids tally on 6 more. They lead the Pilots 13-1 here on Finger Lakes 1 Radio and the Newark Pilots TV. I'm Kyle French. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. And FingerLakes1.com, digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and mobile app in the Finger Lakes. Now, back to the game.
And we are back here
from Newton, Massachusetts. Put your hands together
at
for
Colburn Park.
Sebastian Pike.
As Sebastian Pike will lead things off here for the Pilots.
You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. has a long tongue liar.
As Sebastian Pike up at the plate for the Pilots, counts at 1-1. That one misses inside, counts at 2-1 now. Two-one pitch, misses for a ball, counts at 2-2 now. Actually counts at 3-1. Three balls, one strike. The 3-1 pitch to Pike. Swung on and popped up. Behind the mound here. First baseman makes the catch for the first out.
Boulder, Colorado. It's the extra hitter, number 11, Jake Given.
As that'll now be Jake Given. Who steps up for the Pilots.
Don't think I'm not sorry.
Jake Given from the University of Massachusetts. Steps in. Ruiz still out there pitching for the Rapids. First pitch blown by Given for a strike. Given struck out swinging in his first at-bat back in the third inning. As that pitch misses for a ball, counts at 1-1 now. One ball, one strike, one out. One pitch in there for a strike. That'll move the count to 1-2. One ball, two strikes, one out. That one misses for a ball. Counts at 2-2 now. Two balls, two strikes, one out. The 2-2 pitch swung on and popped up there. Down the first base line, foul. The first baseman makes the grab for the second out.
Up next, we go to the top of the order from Mount Sinai, New York. It's the second baseman, number 8, TJ Werner.
As that'll now bring up TJ Werner for the Pilots. As TJ Werner steps in. The pitch to Werner, swung on and hit out there into right center field. That one's going to get down for a hit. Werner's going to head towards second. Werner is going to be in there for a stand-up, two-out double for the Pilots, as that'll bring up Kobe Menser now.
Mount New York. It's the right fielder, number 3, Kobe Menser.
369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man here joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 3, 2, 1, girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a Coke with my rum? 369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and
Nice
the coke.
dancing,
3,
guys.
2, 1, girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man.
As Kobe Menser comes up to the plate for the Pilots. First pitch in there for a strike. Counts it 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-1. That pitch misses as well. Counts at 2-1. That one popped up down the third base line. Third baseman makes the catch for the 3rd out. And that one's going to be the ball game. The Watertown Rapids win this one 13-1 against the Newark Pilots. We will be back here on FingerLakes1.com tomorrow
Watertown wins. Remember, tomorrow we do have a game at
as we face the Elmira Pioneers at 5:05. As always, it's a pleasure. I'm Kyle French. We'll see you next time on Finger Lakes 1 Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Finger Lakes 1.